Fire extinguishers are located right there.
All right, I'm gonna turn the gas on. Choke's on.
Keys on. How many kicks, Dan?
How many kicks?
How many cranks?
How many kicks, Dan?
Dan, how many kicks?
How many kicks, Dan?
Come on, you want to. Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Call it!
This is a 1978 Kawasaki KZ400, and I just bought it from that auction house over there for about $348. My goal for today is to get this thing running and ride it home, because I'm an idiot. Everything is looking really complete. The throttle works, engine's free.
Oh! Yo, I heard that.
Look at that, we
Nice.
got spark there. This is a really big deal, because if we have spark, I just got a whole lot more excited. I can deal with some of the other little stuff. This is important. Compression tester.
Okay, I'm at 105.
Oh, ooh, you're getting more out of that one.
About 160.
Okay, so we have some compression. It's kind of like a hope and a prayer. We're gonna see if we get any life out of this bike, because if we do, then I'll be a little more excited again.
What? What? Go, go, go.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it, hit it. Ah, hit it. All right. Yes! All right. Yes! I'm gonna pull the front and the rear tire, and we're gonna run them to a shop and get some new rubber put on here so we can get this thing home. I don't know if it runs good enough yet to get us home, but it runs. Sketchy is a mindset. That's the front. This is the back. Nice. Everything's a hammer, unless it's a screwdriver. And then it's a chisel.
Comment below if you buy the Craig calendar, Craig parking lot calendar.
I think we all know the answer is yes, Dan. So we're gonna leave this thing here, just kind of where it's at for the night, and we're gonna come back to it in the morning. I still didn't run this bike off of gas, and we still have some work to do. I promised my wife I wouldn't do anything stupid today. We'll see how the day goes.
12 seconds later.
Perfect. It's my snow angel. It's gonna be with me today.
Oh, I should have brought my hand warmers.
Screw that one up, Dan.
That would have been good. Then my hands could have been warm and your hands would have been even colder by comparison.
Picked a beautiful day for this.
Heck yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, all we need is like a horse-drawn sleigh to come past.
Whoa, it's Santa.
Santa.
He's coming back because it's snowing in Pennsylvania. Wow, that's crazy.
Santa in the sky with diamonds. Okay, we gotta tape this battery into here. How's that? Oh,
Yeah?
solid as
Solid?
solid as can be. Told Dan not to let me forget to get gas.
Oh, Craig, you need to get gas.
Now, vacuum operated petcocks also have a prime position. This one here is marked by PRI. So if I put this in prime, gas just runs out. That's not what I wanted. But let's go get the IV bottle. We're gonna stick the IV bottle on here and see if this thing will start.
Yeah, get that again. Yeah! Yeah!
Yes! Yes! My dream is not dead!
Yeah! Oh.
It's amazing!
Does it ride well?
No. Later, suckers!
And then, just as Craig was almost ready to make the ride home, he decided to go off-roading.
You're not supposed to ride that in the snow.
My hands are so cold. I may have just blown a fuse. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna call that a win. My hands are numb, my bike's broke, and I'm hungry. Thanks for watching.
That is a nice setup, though.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Should do that more often.
I found an extremely nice example of a 1980 Honda XL80. Let's get to work. The XL80 series of bikes ran from 1980 to 1985, and this is an XL80S. That means it came with a headlight, a tail light, turn signals, gauges. This thing was actually ready for the road. Now, it put out an impressive 6.3 horsepower and 4 foot-pounds of torque. That's not a whole lot. I got a box full of parts to go through. We're obviously missing the carburetor. Everything else looks to be intact. It does have compression. The engine is free. Let's look at the gas tank. Okay, it's not horrible, but it's not great. Yeah, and there's definitely some compression there. What are the chances we have spark, Dan?
It's gonna be a coin flip.
Key, that's good. Gonna need that. I'm gonna put that to run. See that? Okay.
No way.
No way. I see, this is, you gotta do stuff like this every once in a while because it gets you excited. See what other bits of doodads and what's it, snots we have. So it looks like we need to order a couple carburetor parts. We're missing the gaskets. But before we do that, I'm gonna look over this bike really quick and make sure there's nothing else that's obvious that we're gonna need to order. And while I'm doing all that, I wanted to take off the seat, I wanted to take off the tank. The tank does have a little bit of rust in it, so I'm gonna soak that for a night or so, get that all cleaned out, and that way it's ready to go when the carb parts come in. We can put the clean tank back on, and this thing is gonna be ready to fire up. Well, that was easy.
That's it?
That was it.
Dang, Craig, I could have done that.
Finished putting this carburetor back together. And we got our new O-ring for there. Okay, it's all working good. Look at that. How nice is that?
That's pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Now we need a little bit of fuel line. We're gonna need these fuel filters. Let's put this tank on. I don't know, Dan, now we add gas and see what happens. Okay, I saw some fuel get into the filter. I feel like we are ready to pull this thing off the stand. We got fuel, carburetors together, nothing's leaking. We have good oil, we have spark, we have a clean gas tank, we have compression, new petcock, carburetor's clean, gas in, fuel filter. Everything is pointing towards this thing should fire up. Let's see what happens. How many kicks, Dan?
I think you did a good job, Craig. I'm gonna say 3.
3?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I'm super confident this time.
I'm gonna go 5.
All right.
So we're gonna give it a couple little primers. Okay, ready?
Ready. No way. No way. Yo.
One kick?
Oh, not anymore.
Shoot.
Did you forget to do something?
I don't think so.
Flood the engine? There it is!
Hey!
Yo!
like exactly 5 kicks.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Listen to that, man. Sounds like a sewing machine. What a fantastic little bike. I love this thing. I didn't even ride it yet. Oh, it's beautiful. Brakes work and everything. In 1977, Honda released a motorcycle that would change their company forever. So when I saw one at the local auction house, I just had to buy it. The Honda CX500. It looks like we have a horrible fairing, but check this out. We have a Craig head unit.
Who knew?
That right there was worth the price of admission. Got some like 12.3 Romex wire. That was probably the speaker wire for the big subwoofers powered by the Craig head unit. Let's take this fairing off before we get tetanus.
I don't think tetanus is the only thing that fairing's carrying.
Tell you what, Dan, we can do this really quick like.
Uh-oh. I think there's perfectly good bolts you could be unscrewing.
This is looking better already. I think we need to see if it is free. Oh, look, the antenna came off. Dan, did you ever take fencing? Those are tight. See if we can get a little juice in there. It's not good when you need penetrating oil just to get the spark plugs out. Yeah, I forgot there was a drain hole there.
Is the engine seized?
It could be.
All you can do is wait. Let the magic unseizing juices do their work.
That might be where we're at. This motor is still tight as can be. So I think the next step, since these heads are so easy to take off, we're gonna pop off the heads and see what we see. What's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, it's already broke. Can't really break it anymore.
Hey look, it's the inside of an engine.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
It's not moving at all.
You're hitting a 2x4.
I am hitting the 2x4. I'm splitting the 2x4. Well, that's not working. What if I just do this?
Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Should we try hitting it? It's the worst that can happen. Man, it almost looks like it moved a little. Yeah, it's moving.
No way.
Look, you can see where it was to where it is now. Engine's free.
Engine's free.
Yeah, now we just need to get the bike running. Guess we just get to standing. Oh man, look how that cleaned up. So pretty.
Beautiful.
There it goes. Now we're making complete revolutions. There it goes.
Oh!
What are the chances? We got spark. Nice. It's shooting rust out of the exhaust. Ready to start this motorcycle?
Moment of truth.
Okay, here we go. There's a good chance we don't have much compression either in that one hole.
I'm hearing it.
I've spark all over everything over here.
Oh. What does that mean?
Touch it.
No.
Dan, you're no fun.
What, is it gonna feel fun?
Yeah. Let's give it another whack. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What was that?
That was starter. I let it run quite a bit there. Yeah! Yeah! Never gets old.
It was for a split second, but it counted.
Count it! In 1975, Suzuki designed and built a bike that was so futuristic, they had to redesign it again in 1976 before stopping the production. And it actually became known as the bike that almost killed Suzuki. It's the RE5. the most complicated Suzuki that I've ever worked on. Now, I admittedly know nothing about these bikes, but luckily, earlier this year at the swap meet, I met somebody that does. Max. This is Max. Max owns 2 of these bikes, and he dug them both out of a barn, went through them, got them running, and back on the road. This is one of them, and this is what we're hoping to get to by the end of today. So, do you want to start working at fuel, and I'll start working at electrical?
Should we just go ahead and straight pull the carb and figure clean it?
I would imagine.
Do you have gasket material, Craig?
I have some, I think.
Okay, we might have to make one here because it's actually compromised. All right, so we got the carburetor off.
Oh geez, well that didn't take long.
Here it is. So you got your primary and your secondary. And as you go along, there's a limiter here. This opens up by vacuum here. And you can see the limiter here stops it. So if the throttle's shut, this won't open. But once the throttle's open, this vacuum comes on, it opens that second port.
And then that's when warp speed happens.
Yes. So we got choke unloader, the main throttle, accelerator pump. So go ahead and take the secondary off. Just gonna carefully pop these hoses. So just test this, put a finger here and see it holds.
We need to get power from there up to the key switch, from back here through this mess. Guess those don't need to be hooked to anything, right? Who needs that to be hooked to anything? Not me. That doesn't need to be hooked to anything either, I'm sure. Look, that's not hooked to anything. This isn't hooked to anything. I'm hoping this is all turn signal stuff.
They can't all be turn signals, I'm sorry.
Everything that's unhooked is turn signal related. Oh, that's not hooked to anything. There is so much that's not, apparently this bike only needs 3 wires to run. Okay, so we're gonna have to mount this somewhere. Maybe we'll go right about to where it was. Okay, I'm gonna grab zip ties. See, now I'm winning again. Max, how many things have you zip tied so far?
Nothing today yet.
See, I'm winning.
So we're gonna go ahead and put the accelerator pump on so we can test that before installing.
You know I brought in the professionals when he's talking about testing things before doing stuff. Guys, we are really going above and beyond here on this one.
All right, so this is the most fun part here, is hooking up the throttle cables. So got that one. I've used some colorful words in the past doing this.
Believe it. Like red.
Purple.
Purple. Green it. Fuchsia.
All right, that's that for the carb. It's ready to roll. Now just to get spark and then get the motor turning over, and guess we'll try to fire it up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We got crank.
Hey, we got crank.
Yeah, so it seems like it got compression too.
Yeah. All right, so it cranks. All right, well then let's see if it fires or sparks.
Yep. Got spark.
Look at that, hardly even drips.
Let's see if this bike will start.
All right, I'm gonna turn the gas on. Choke's on.
Keys on. I hear the buzz. Whoa! No way! Yes! Yes. We got it running. Tank, fuel filter, seat, ride.
What's going on? Look, your indicator marks. Oh. All right, running good.
Getting some weird noises coming from the chain. Oh no!
Go, Craig, go.
I'm trying. I'm doing things. Woo! Let's just wrap it up.
Imagine you're cleaning up an old overgrown yard, cutting down tall grass and hacking through tall bushes, and you find a shed. It's rotted and half falling apart, but through the rotted siding, you see something blue, something metallic. What could it be? You peel back the debris and the siding, and you discover this beauty. I think this bike, well, I don't know, because I don't even really know what it is.
be a good spot to start.
Well, we were calling it a Big Bear for a while.
But I'm not so sure it is a Big Bear. Unless they changed the exhaust. Well, it looks like they changed a lot of things. I think this is a YM1, like a 1965 to 68 Yamaha YM1. Oh, that felt like a little compression. Look at that.
I think I heard it. Ooh.
You know what we did? We turned the motor over. The motor's free. I just realized that, like, I connected all them dots now. This is the kicker, right? Let's investigate that a little bit. Because if we can't figure out how to get this engine to spin,
We're gonna have a bad time.
we're gonna have a hard time. I don't know if it'll be a bad time, but it'll be a hard time. See, anything happen here? Oh. Right now we are not firing on any cylinders, but let's see if we can get spark out of this thing. There we go.
And let's see what it does.
Let's see what it does. All right, so I'm gonna guess that's off.
What's off?
The key, that would be all the way off. I'm gonna go 1 click to the right. Let's see what happens. This would be absolutely amazing. No. Is that switch on the hook? That switch might be unhooked. Hey, our switch was unhooked. I'm grasping at straws here. Putting these wires, kind of hooking these things up by gut feel. So we're getting power to the point. See, as soon as that point breaks, the light does light stuff. Oh, there I saw a spark, a little bit of a spark.
Does it need more cleaning?
Maybe.
When in doubt, clean it out. I don't know why Dan won't let me use my points file, but he says I'm allowed to, so let's see if that did anything. I know we're close.
How do you know we're close?
I could feel it.
Either we have spark or we don't.
I feel it, Dan. We're just so stinking close.
The real spark is the spark of hope that Craig retained the whole time.
Oh.
What?
Hey?
What happened?
Well, we don't have power up here to this red wire anymore. Look at this. We don't have
What's going on there?
power through our clip.
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
You bringing faulty equipment into this?
I do the best I can. Okay. Yeah. Now we have power back up to here. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Glad I thought of that, Dan.
It's making this really exciting, Craig.
I tell you what.
Starting new problems when you thought you fixed old ones.
Yo!
No! Oh, it's so faint, but it's there.
Sweet. Good deal. We got spark, man. That's like, I'm a little impressed, actually.
Well, you didn't think it was gonna do it?
I knew it was going to do it all along. Man, dude, I am so happy. I'm so jazzed right now. I'm so glad I talked Dan into letting me work on this bike.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Dude, we got big fatty spark.
Oh. Oh.
Big fatty spark.
That spark's thick. I'm sorry, should I calm down?
It's all right. I love the enthusiasm. We need a kickstart solution. I was thinking something like this. Run that down in there and like weld a handle to it. And we could just, right? What do you think?
I don't see why not.
Oh, there it is. And then we need, all right, hear me out, Dan. We're gonna try something. Oh, that just got exponentially harder. Well, now I got that broken off in there.
Wait, you broke something off in there?
Yeah, the bolt broke off.
Oh, shoot.
It's not quite what we wanted to happen. What can we do there? Just weld that on. Just goober that all on there. Good chance that's gonna break off too, but we can try it. Contact. I don't know what's gonna happen. Fire extinguishers are located right there, and right there, and in the trailer, in case everything goes bad. way. Whoa, whoa, that's not what we want. We gotta be safe here.
That's a running motorcycle right there.
Dude, call it!
This is a Toyota MR2, and it's got some fun in it. In that white box is a CBR 1000 engine. We got to get it running so we can go have some fun. I have no idea what's going on with this contraption. There, how's that? Wow, he wasn't lying. That is a CBR 1000 engine. See? Told you it was a motorcycle.
Step one to starting anything is seeing if it'll turn on. All right, Dan, flip that switch. Flip another switch.
Still no light.
And another switch.
Still no fan.
Ah, dang it. Okay, so there. Now I got power to there. Power, power, power. Yeah!
Yo!
Yo! I hit the button and see what happens.
Yes. Yo, it's doing engine stuff.
It is. We got cranky crank. I guess we could check spark and do all that stuff. Or I could just dump some gas in it and hope for the best. Well, we have gas in it. The engine cranks pretty decent. Not great, but it cranks. We got some power. I'm excited. Fingers crossed this is the easiest get it running video we've ever done. Okay, here we go. Crankety crank. Come on. Come on. Come on, you want to.
Whoa!
Yes. It's idling. Well, he said if I can get it running, I can keep it. Looks like we got ourselves a Lemons car. That was our easiest get it running video yet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Craig, don't click off yet. Craig, you gotta ride it.
Oh yeah.
Craig, drive it. Drive, not ride.
All right, let me hop in here.
Yes. Oh my word. Maybe you should do a running start.
That is so sketchy. Hello, man. I think this thing has a crazy amount of potential, but
Well, I take it you're having fun.
What's that?
I take it you're having fun.
Yeah. We got ourselves a race car.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
We just drove like 3 hours to come and meet Chris in New York. Not the bad New York, the good New York. We're gonna pick up one of my favorite bikes in the world. It's something that's been on my hit list for a while. And that list is really short. At number 7.
1986 Kawasaki KDX200. Oh boy.
Okay, so we did get a box of parts along with it. Air filter cage, air box. We got the manual with it. Nice. And the carburetor. Oh, this is nasty, dude. Let's like get this shot so I can get this thing clean. I can taste it. So, I've had the carburetor soaking and buzzing in here for quite a while. It's done a good job of cleaning things out, loosening up all that mouse stuff. Okay, so the problem we're having here is the slide's stuck inside the carb body. So I'm hoping with it being in the hot dip tank for a while and cycling through, I'm gonna be able to get that free. Put a little juice in there. That's soak around, step one. Oh my word, that thing is tight. It's cooking.
I like hearing that. Ooh,
Oh, that's how you know it's hot enough. We're at the point where this thing's gonna break before it moves. When in doubt, add more heat.
burn it out.
When in doubt, burn it out, he says. What's crunching? This is without a doubt the most stuck slide I've ever had in a carburetor. Hands down, not up, hands down. Oh, there it goes.
Did you break it?
Yeah, right there. There we got some decent movement.
Ooh.
Still got some ways to go.
Dadgum, how does it move that far and it's not unstuck?
I know, right?
It just fell out. What was that?
That piece broke off that I cracked.
Oh. Nice.
Nice. You know what we might need? We might need to go steal the carb off the IT.
Doesn't it need it?
Can only ride one bike at a time. You know, we haven't checked for spark. We didn't do a compression test, but we know it's free. Yeah, we're batting 1,000 here. Choke on, gas on. How many kicks?
25.
2, 3, 2, 3.
That's 7.
Why don't you like them, Dan?
We had to count the first 5.
And that's what happens when a two-stroke runs away. Whew, wow, that was pretty exciting and didn't really go as planned. But it's the end of the day. We're gonna call it for the night, hit it in the morning. We'll be back. I don't know what's going on, but I got a weird text from Greg last night.
Was he working on the bike?
Apparently, I got this text and it just said, "You're good to go now." I have no idea what that means. Whoa. Now I know what it means. That stinker. He put a different carb on it. That's the exact carburetor we needed. Hold on, what did his text say? "Yo, dude, you're good to go now. I cleaned and put that carburetor on, sealed up the airbox better, changed the oil, and checked spark plug."
So he fixed the bike overnight.
Apparently, it's looking good.
Wait, where did he get the carb from?
That was text from Greg. He said, "Stop asking questions, Dan." How many kicks, Dan? How many kicks, Dan?
Well, it was already running once, so hopefully like 4.
Well, way to make that not fun for me. That's how it should run. What a fantastic little bike. Man, I love it. Still smells a little bit like mouse pee, just blowing that all out. Oh, what a fantastic machine, Kawasaki.
So this is a 1980 Suzuki GS450. And 1980 is the best year because that's when all awesome things were made. I was born in 1980.
Wow.
So if we pull these off, I think our seat will come off. Okay, now that those are kind of out of the way, we can get the seat off.
What a seat it is.
What a seat it is. What's holding this on? Anything? No? Sounds a little rusty on the insides. It's starting to look like a pretty handsome motorcycle if you ask me. Yo!
Oh my gosh!
Engine's free. We're about 6 minutes from riding this thing for ice cream. Okay, Dan.
Me.
You. Let's see if we have spark.
Yes, 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 yes!
Oh, we're gonna wanna
I feel
pull
like it's been a while since we checked for spark.
I feel like it has been. We've just been rolling them dice. I wanna turn the lights off, Dan, for dramatic effect.
Hey! Yes!
The bike cranks over. We have yet to go through the carburetors, but I need to get a key because I can't get the rust out and then the gas in unless I have a key for this cap. So I'm gonna run this up to the locksmith. He's gonna try to pick it, make a key for us, and yada yada, whatever else. Because if I don't have a tank, it's gonna be hard to ride the bike.
Gotta have fuel.
Gotta have fuel. Okay, that didn't take long. I dropped this tank off last night at the locksmith. He called me this morning, late morning, had 2 keys made for me.
Dang.
What do we got? What do we got? Put your peepers down in there, Dan.
Everybody loves looking in tanks.
Let the people put their peepers in there.
That's not too bad. Oh, it gets worse the more you move around though.
A lot of people ask what it is I put in the tanks to soak them and get the rust out. I use Evapo-Rust. Let's do a compression test on this engine quick. See what kind of compression we have out of it. And then it's carb clean. And if you can't tell, I'm just procrastinating, doing everything I possibly can, including derustifying the chain, other than cleaning carbs. Just over 150? I'll take it. About 1 1/4. Should still run though. Love it when they come off so easy. All right, let's bop these carbs apart. Kind of looks like somebody was smuggling with these.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Very gentle with these diaphragms. There we go. All right, Dan, now they cook.
Now they cook.
Okay, better. Definitely better.
Throw these carbs back on.
There they go. Nice.
Hey.
Now, the tank only soaked for, I don't know, like a couple hours. And look at this. Remember what it looked like? Now look at it.
That's why we do it.
Speaking of tank, I do have an issue though. We got a leaky petcock. So I got the petcock as clean as I could. What are the chances I can match up an O-ring close enough? Maybe we can at least slow that leak down enough to make this bike safe enough to go for a ride. Maybe. It's not leaking. Okay, well it's leaking a little bit past there, which is okay.
But it's leaking less.
But it's leaking a lot less.
So it's good enough.
Good looking bike.
Probably needs a new seat.
Needs the seat recovered. Should give us enough gas to do what we need to do, I hope. I think we're ready to give this thing a fire. What do you say, Dan?
Love it. So since this is electric start, instead of how many kicks, is it like how many?
How many cranks?
How many cranks?
I'm going 4.
That's a low number of cranks.
Okay, everybody ready? Let's see what happens here. I'm excited. Contact.
Junk that fell out, yo! Hey, Craig, you wasn't on the money with that 4.
It sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
How fantastic is this? All right, key on, neutral on. Man, listen to that thing purr. And there you have it.
1980 Suzuki GS450. One more saved from behind the barn. This is a Hodaka. More specifically, it's a Hodaka Ace 100, and it's an awesome bike. And today we're gonna get it running. Off to the washer. This thing cleaned up really nice. Hodakas are known for a couple things. One is the sound. Nothing sounds like a Hodaka. The other really cool thing is the model names they come up with. Now this one's the Ace, which I'll be honest is really kind of boring. But they got like the Dirt Squirt, the Road Toad, the Combat Wombat, the Thunder Dog. I mean, who doesn't want to ride a 250 Thunder Dog? Come on.
Combat Wombat?
The Combat Wombat, right, dude? Like these names they're awesome. Road Toad. Let's take a look inside this tank. Uh-oh.
What?
I haven't seen in the tank yet, but from what I see right here, I see a lot of rust.
What's it smell like, Craig?
It smells like varnish.
Does it smell like a Combat Wombat?
Yeah, kinda. It smells like varnish and mouse pee.
Does it smell like a Battle Toad?
Okay, well, we're gonna have to address some of that.
It is. Juicy tank with the Hodaka Illuminati symbol emblazoned onto it.
Engine is free, right? Somebody, yeah, okay.
All right, did you check that earlier?
This is the first time I'm checking. We should have probably started there. All right,
So the engine is free.
The engine's free.
All right, cool. That's one. Yeah.
Let's for fun. Let's see if we have spark.
Everything we do is for fun, Craig.
Everything we do is for fun.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Right away.
No way.
Right away. Go ahead. You'll be able to see it.
Holy mackerel. Nice. All right. Throttle open, compression test, engage. So we got, what, 150?
Oh, just about.
That is a runner. Sweet. So we know the engine's free, obviously. We have spark and we have compression. All we need now is fuel, the fun part. Okay, this carburetor's off. It's not looking horrible. Got a little work to do to get this thing cleaned up, but kind of happy with it. Okay, while carburetors are soaking, we're gonna get this tank cleaned out a little bit. There it goes.
God, that does smell bad.
Right?
It smells awful.
This is some well-used rust, evapor rust here. It's working already.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're gonna let that soak a little. We're gonna let the carburetor soak and buzz away. Dan and I are gonna go grab a burger. All right. Oh, wow, dude, look how clean these came out. Look at that.
If Hodaka was still around today, what other cool motorcycle names would you expect from them?
Oh, man, yeah, let's think of some. Oh, like the plush platypus.
Plush platypus. I'm going Dropkick Jaguar.
Dropkick Jaguar.
Leaping Llamas. Timber Toad.
The Timber Toad, to go along with the Road Toad.
Yeah, what about the Freedom Ferret?
We are getting places. Guys, we are getting close to firing this bike up. That's exciting. Nice. Now, we need to finish addressing the fuel tank. Nailed it. There's definitely some room for improvement here yet, but for a quick soak, that's pretty good. Let's throw this tank back on. The oils back in the day weren't as good as they are now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump in my normal dirt bike mix of 40-to-1, because everything runs 40-to-1. Trust me, I'm a trained professional. Okay, oh yeah. What a cool bike. Chokes on.
Got both petcocks on.
Keys on. Both petcocks are on.
Dualies.
How many kicks, Dan?
6.
I was going sub 5.
I'm going 6.
I'm going 5. Can I take a couple primer kicks?
I will allow it.
Okay. That was a primer.
They sound weak. They don't, oh, there we go. That was like 9 kicks, but you can pretend it was 4, it's fine.
Woohoo!
Get it, Craig, go.
How would my burnout look?
That's very impressive. Hey, your Hodaka, it's running.
My Hodaka.
Oh, your Hodaka. Oh. All right, Craig, I'll admit, not all 2-strokes sound the same.
Right?
Because not all of them sound like a Hodaka.
We're out here in the middle of a Pennsylvania cornfield at an undisclosed location because I got an email or a phone call. It was one of the two about a bike sitting in the garage that I think is really cool. And we're here and we're gonna check it out. Dan, let's see if we can find this garage. Let me know if you see something. I see a roof.
I see a roof, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We must be there. Oh, Dan.
What do you see, Craig?
Come here.
There's a bike back there.
Yeah, there sure is. Let's go check this thing out. This, seeing here if I can figure out the year, it's either a 67 or a 68. And the reason I know that is because it has the metal Kawasaki emblems and not a decal. This is a 67 or 68 Kawasaki 250 Samurai. It's an A1 Samurai. Wow. Oh, this is exciting. I'm excited. Dan, let's get this thing out of here. All right, that was fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Why isn't it moving?
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Yes. Craig.
Start pushing this. I got some stuff I gotta do.
You want me to push it?
Yeah.
Oh, heck no. Greg, you almost done with your stuff yet?
Nope, keep going.
I don't think the clutch makes a difference.
All right, Dan. I'll get it from here. All right, let me get her. Here we go. I'm going to log this in my Trainwell app. Not even joking. Let's see what we have. Does the engine turn over? Why don't we ever do this before we hand the guy money and take it home? Oh, crap.
Is the engine locked up?
Yeah. All right, we'll do that a couple more times as we go through here. Wee, moose knuckles. Smells bad. Pulling some chunks up. Yummy.
What you got there?
I don't know. Is something turning? Or no? Or is it just a really stiff neutral? What is going on here? Daggum. You know what? I wonder, now's a heck of a time to think about this after I just pulled those off. What are the chances are it's the chain? We should get somebody to like make a guitar out of it. It's a 7.
I don't know, Craig. I think you can salvage it.
Problem is, we're still not moving the pistons. Glug, glug, glug. Glug, 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 go the chickens.
Craig, son, are you ready to get the Samurai bike running?
Man, I hope so.
Oh.
Thing's stuck tight like Fat Samurai going through a small door. Dan, I think we've come to this point.
We're back.
We're back?
It always comes back to hammers.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here.
You good? You need a Band-Aid?
All right, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. See you later.
Don't worry, Craig, I can take over. Where's the hammer? Oh, I already hit myself too. It's fine, I don't know how to use a hammer.
Yeah, we have to pull this little cover off to get to the nut. Okay, look at this. It's the inside of a Samurai.
Not too many people saw the inside of Samurais,
That's right.
except the ninjas that assassinated them.
This is the nut we were trying to get to. I'm getting absolutely no love this way. Oh, Dan, I'm coming back to another piece of wood and a bigger hammer. We'll pour a little bit of this in, just a tad. It's bubbling. It's Michael Bublé. And so these cylinders have been soaking for 3 or 4 days now. The other thing I did is I got some heavy duty garden stakes. These seem more skookum than the 1x and 2x I was using. Actually, Dan.
Actually.
Come here, look. Is that rust ring getting revealed right there? Okay, I think I can confirm. I am seeing movement. We are nowhere out of the woods yet, but yeah, look at this progress here. The exhaust port's starting to become visible.
Oh.
We're making progress.
Daggum.
I mean, if you don't have to beat on your pistons with a small sledge and a garden stake, are you even unsticking engines? Jeez, let me come knock this one down. What I could do now maybe is pull this cylinder off.
Now it's gonna like fly off and bust my teeth out. All it needs to do is whip out a blade.
And cut ya.
This thing is fighting us to the end though. Nothing a quick dinkle ball hone can't fix. Let's let that chooch in some cleaner here.
Get it in there, Craig. That's why they call it a lubricant, not a lubricant.
That's right. Dan, coming up big.
Actually, it is spelled lubricant, but don't worry about that.
Dan, if everything made sense, things that made sense would simply make sense. And over time, the things that make sense, we would know it because of the sense that they've made.
Craig Fuchsia say. Kamala, what's going on?
That was my best Kamala impression.
You need to get to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
You ready?
Yep. There we go.
Wow, that is a lot of buildup. Like new. Look at that. I need to let these soak here a little bit. We'll be back in a few. So, we ran and grabbed Dan a cheeseburger, but I have a note here from Greg, and this doesn't look good because there's pieces.
I love how Greg leaves notes.
I know, me too. Good news, I worked on freeing up the piston rings. Bad news, I broke the piston rings. Good news, there's some on eBay. Good luck, Greg. So, we got broken pieces. Thanks, Greg. I guess we gotta get the carbs off. Okay, this slide, yeah. See, we got some goo on there. It smells like mouse pee.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Hold on here for a second. This was without a doubt the worst stuck motor we've had. That thing was stuck. But these carbs are next to pristine?
Why would that be?
It's a great question. Did they drain the fuel?
Dude.
Okay. Now, hopefully the kicker works. Yo!
Hey.
All right. Now that we can use the kicker like this, we can see if we got sparks out of the sparkers. Contact. No. So maybe we just have dirty points. So we give them a cleaning. Oh.
Oh, lights are coming on.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Seeing what I'm seeing?
I see it.
Check this side. Oh. It's like your father's love for you. It's faint, but it's there.
Dang, Craig, that's gonna hit home, too close to home for some people.
I think we're set. Like, I think once we get these rings and throw them on, we can bolt these heads back together, put the exhaust on, fire this bike up. Rings just came in. I'm gonna throw these in really quick, and then we're gonna start buttoning stuff up. All right, cool, here we go.
Hey, we got lights. Oh!
Horn works. All right, Dan, so we need a tank and a chain.
That's it?
Think so. Okay, so we have the tank clean, petcock's clean. That's back on. I gotta throw the seat on, batteries in, oils in, chains on. Fingers crossed it runs. It'll run. Let's get this table cleaned off so we can fire up this bike.
Oh boy. Clean this up, clean this up. Over here, what I'm pointing at. Oh my gosh, you're the worst. Clean up the screw.
All right, Dan. Here we go. Dude, how flippin' cool is this thing, man?
Pretty neato.
It is pretty neato, isn't it? Dan, how many kicks?
How many letters are in Kawasaki? 7. Wait, no, 8.
8. I'm going 12.
You're going higher than me?
I'm going higher.
Be a little more optimistic than you. We're gonna change things up.
Here we go. And now we kick.
And now we kick.
And now we kick until it starts and smokes out the shop. All right, here we go.
I wouldn't mind that with how many bugs are in my face.
Yo!
Well, I wasn't counting. What was that, 3?
That was 2.
That was 2.
Hey! That was number 8. 9.
I actually think that was 10.
Was it?
Yeah. That was your guess.
Honestly, sounds like maybe the exhaust pipes back through here are plugged up and stuff.
Ooh!
Come on, come on, come on!
Smoky before the burnout. What'd you do?
Put it in gear.
Oh, didn't like that.
Look at that though, first kick.
Let's take the win, Craig.
Yeah. Ha-ha. This is a 1976 Harley-Davidson SX125, and I'm purely guessing at it's a 76 because that's what they told me. I never actually looked. Dan, should we look? Oh, dang it. This is a 1975 Harley-Davidson SX125, and it is in immaculate condition. It just hasn't run in, I don't know, 30 some years. Okay, so where do we start, Dan? I guess there's no time like the present. My grip strength isn't what it used to be, but This has me a little concerned. Either that gasket was super tight or this thing is going to be super bad.
What, does your wife open up the pickle jars? Come on.
Oh, absolutely not. All right.
Uh-oh. I like the sound of that. Whoa! Oh, what happened in there? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna catch something just looking in there too long.
All right, we gotta get that out and we gotta get this tank soaking. Dan, how do you pronounce this? D-E-L-L-O-R-T.
Delort?
No, it's Italian.
It's Italian? Greg doesn't know at the end of that.
Dorado.
Delorto! It's a Delorto! Hey!
It's running Pirelli tires.
Pirelli tires! Mwah!
So next step is we drain the tank and we get the tank soaking. Let's get the seat off. We do have compression.
This thing does turn, right?
Okay, off. Thank goodness.
There you go.
Hey, we got compression. There we go. That comes off nice and easy.
There we go.
Just like that cock work. Kinda. Nice. Okay. Yeah, big chunky slide. No football screws. Oh, yo, check this out. That's not good. That's not what you want. Okay, so our threads are no bueno for a pilot jet. Oh, that's poo stinky. That wasn't nerve-wracking at all with the camera facing me. Then we let it do stop. Now we got a battery sitting in here. We just want to see if we have spark. Key on. Oh!
Nice healthy spark.
This jet was sitting cattywampus down in that hole. Now, do we have the right tap? Yes!
Got it?
Got it. Look, it's nice and straight.
There we go.
Everything's looking good.
All is right with the world.
Tip is pretty clean. And 1 1/4. Pluggers. I finally broke down and started using these. A nice fella sent me some, and I won't lie, they are handy. There we go. Now we're getting some life out of that.
Because you broke down and used the proper tools.
I'm using the tweezers because it makes me look fancy.
As opposed to using what? Your teeth?
My fingers. Richners in place, fueling's in place. Okay, all is looking well with the carburetor. This air boot is as dry as it can be, so we need to get this heated up in order for it to go on to here. Let's clean this up, because the next thing we're going to need to do, I believe, is make an air cleaner.
Make?
It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. See how that really softens up now?
Just gotta hit it with some degrees.
This goes on there. So the battery is just kind of there for now. We're gonna want the carburetor on. Set this over here. Let's get this. Boy, it doesn't take much scrubbing to clean this thing off nice.
Is cleaning it off nice gonna help it run?
Doesn't your car drive better after you wash it?
Craig, we wanna hear this thing fire up.
Oh, is that what you were waiting for?
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for.
Damn, why does everything I own not work when we need it to work?
Yeah. Ooh, minimal damage.
Okay, that's definitely the most inefficient way to get it out of the tank, but here we are. Now we rinse. Am I crazy? Or did this stuff come out? Look at this.
I was about to ask if like chunks came out.
Look, all that came out of the tank.
That came out of it. Dang. Slap that seat on there.
It is. Let's get a little fuel in here. See if we can get this thing to fire. Fuel's on. All right, here we go. How many kicks, Dan?
5.
Okay, I had 4 in my mind.
No way! No way!
Kick!
No way!
And it's idling. No way.
Did you shut it off?
No, it shut off. But still, dude. Hold on here. Let's do that again. Oh, we forgot the high five. Hey! Returns to idle nicely so we don't have any big major air leaks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. Holy moly, man. This thing... That ran a lot better right off the hop than I thought it would. Man, that makes me happy. Whew!
The 1960s and 1970s were a crazy cool time in the motorcycle world. And it's gonna go back to that lost era of the 1970s. And here we have a Montesa.
This tank is really neat. This is the red tank. We got the striping. This is fiberglass, actually. Let's see what it looks like on the insides. Ooh, oh my.
What the heck? It looks glazed.
So I noticed when I put it on the truck last night, this. See this?
Oh, Craig, don't touch that. Don't touch that. No, no. I think I've seen it in a sci-fi movie one time. It's probably gonna eat the town. It's probably gonna eat the movie theater.
Is that what's in the tank? That's old gas. Okay, so it's not this goo. What else do we got here? Of course, we got the air-cooled 2-stroke. Ring, ding, 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 ding. What do we got for compressions?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot, man.
Uh-oh, I know that face.
It's stuck. Are you serious?
Take it really hard.
Yeah, it's stuck. Of course it's stuck. Why wouldn't it be stuck? Okay, so I did a little homework on the interwebs, and what I come to realize is this is a 1975, 1976 Capra VA Wow. And
I'm sorry, a VA what?
Wow.
VA Wow.
VA Wow.
Wow.
That 75, 76 VA 250 was the only Montesa with this color scheme. So now that we know what we have, let's see if we can make it run. The engine's still stuck because it is. Let's get this seat off. Oh, there we got something.
Wait, oh, that was a real thing?
I think so.
You didn't just break the lever?
Hope not. Yeah!
Yo, you broke through.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Oh, it's beautiful. Really exciting, Craig.
I'm really excited, Dan. That's kind of neat.
You can get this thing running yet.
Why don't you give that thing a couple boots? Let me see if we have spark. Oh!
Really?
Do it again. Oh!
I saw it. I could see it from here.
Nice! We got a little spark. It's inky pinky teeny tiny, but we got it. Let's pull this air box open and see what kind of thing is living in there. Oh my.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, well. Yo, this is where we get skeebies. This is like just the beginning. There's gonna be a whole nother layer of this inside that carburetor. Oh, this is where we find out that the slide's stuck because look at all that mouse urine. Okay, so here's what's going on. The slide's stuck inside the urine.
The slide's stuck inside the Uranus.
You think that's bad? You should see the slide stuck on the Uranus.
You think that's bad? You should see the Uranus. Huh?
I don't even know where it's coming from. Get out of.
Got this, and you don't even have to break the carburetor to do it. I believe in you. Hang in there. Determination is key. Through the Lord, all things are possible.
There we go.
Just that easy.
Told you it was that easy. There it is. Oh, yeah. You know, man, I think we just let it chooch in the chotch here. Chooch it in the chotch tank.
Chooch it in the Chachinator.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so here's what's going on. I have the carb all nice and clean, and as I was cleaning floats, I noticed some porosity in the float, and then...
Oh, that's a hole.
That one's a hole. And we got some hole here and here. So I need to put a little epoxy on this float. I'm just gonna try to hit these really porous spots. I feel like Bob Ross. I'm gonna put a pretty little cloud right here. So far, so good. Okay, let's throw this thing back together here down. Pilot jet's in, main jet's in, float's in, float needle's in. All of that looks good. Our bowl is nice and clean.
Drop it down, Craig. You don't know how to kill it, so probably gonna buck.
Buck and carry on.
Yeah.
This is
once
where
once it fires up, it's gonna want to run off and run in the wild with its other Montesas.
Montesa in Spanish actually means crazy runaway bull motorcycle.
That's what you see when you visit the plains of Spain. It's just Montesas.
Montesas just
riding by themselves because they got away and nobody wants to catch them.
Catch me some Montesas. I would chase this across the country of Spain. All right, table goes up. Roar. So we're gonna put our cap on here like such. And as we're putting the slide in, we're also gonna watch this needle and we're gonna make sure that that gets directly down into that center hole without any binding. Perfect. I don't know what else we can do, Dan, other than put a little gas to her and kick. This is where we hook the gas to it and realize it just leaks all over the place.
That sounds about right. How does it feel, Craig?
Feels amazing. Whop, 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 whop. How many kicks?
7.
7.
All right.
Okay.
Always seems like a safe-ish number.
Going 12. No, I'm going full on baker's dozen. 13. Here we go. Anybody counting?
I think that was 5.
No way! Yeah! Woo! 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 It's running off of gas. It's idling. Yeah! Yeah! Nice. That was so bad.
Weak.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's stuck. What a great bike! I am so excited. I'm actually killing 2 birds with 1 stone because I always wanted a Norton.
That's a Norton?
That's a Norton. Snorton Norton. And I always wanted a chopper.
Oh, look at that.
And I always wanted a Springer front end chopper bike. See? 2 birds, 1 stone. What do we got in here?
What?
Wow. Well, it's empty. Oh, should we see if this thing's... That moves quite a bit. All right, let's see if this thing will turn over. Oh, nice, nice. It's got some compression, I tell you. Oy, ay, 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 ay. Let's investigate this motor. I'm gonna put the table up.
Let's see. First thing I'm gonna do, pull spark plugs.
Yup, that's black. I'm gonna spray some juice in there because this thing's been sitting for a fortnight.
Yeah, I know if I'm sitting for a fortnight, I want juice.
We'll see if we get spark.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, right away.
Right away.
Right away.
We got compression, we got spark. and now all we need is fuel. Chopper craze is really interesting. It would have started in the late 60s, but Arlen Ness, he started building some of these longer raked out bikes. And then in 67, Denver Mullins, he was in San Bernardino, and he and his business partner that opened the shop, they really started taking it to the next level. And then everything changed one day in July, 1969. Comment if you know what that day was. All right, did you put your guess in? July 14th, 1969. Easy Rider was released. And when that movie came out, that was Dennis Hopper, Peter Fonda, and Batman, Jack Nicklaus.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicklaus was the golfer.
Who played the Joker in Batman?
That's what I said. Anyway, the chopper scene just blew up after that, right? Like everybody pictures the Captain America bike. Carburetor. Now, these originally came with an Amal, A-M-A-L, carburetor. Now, luckily for me, and I say that because I can take apart and put together a Mikuni with my eyes closed by now, but this one here has a Mikuni on it.
What heavy metal band do you think the rider of this bike was a fan of, since all this coffin stuff?
Alice Cooper.
Okay. Alice Cooper fanboy, we got your bike.
I got a bad reputation.
Pop this off. To the healing bench, Dan. To the fixing table.
I don't know, man. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but these screws came out a little easy. Maybe this thing won't be horrible.
Uh-oh. It's harder to come off. That means there's more goop keeping it glued on. It's clearly what that means.
Clearly. Wow.
Has nothing to do with anything else. The more that Craig has to hammer away at it, the more dirty it is on the inside. The more revolting horrors are behind that cap.
I feel like I'm being punked here. I haven't had one this tight yet. In all my doings. Oh, there it goes.
Oh no. Audience, watch out. This isn't for the faint of heart. Viewer discretion is advised.
Trying to get that gasket.
There we go. Ah!
Okay.
That's not that bad.
It's not horrible. Cleaning up pretty nicely. Just gonna let that soak a little bit. Okay, we're gonna call that carb body clean. Now let's put this all back together. This goes in here. This came from this side. Feel like that was almost too easy. If we turn that key on, do we get any sort of lights? Yeah,
Yep.
we got a light.
Look good, Craig.
You thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know, Dan. This is a moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Truth. Turn the key on.
Moment of chopper truth.
I'm gonna turn the choke on. Pink. I'm gonna turn the fuel on. Horn works. How many kicks?
5.
I'm going 9. Here we go. This is really exciting. Give it a couple primers.
When have we ever been right about number of kicks?
I think if you look back through the stats, I've been right pretty much every time.
Oh, every single time, yeah. Whoa!
Nice. Yeah! How exciting is that?
Yeah! Go, Craig, chop, chop!
Oh my, this is fun.
Oh, there he goes, to go freeze to death on a Norton.
Let's see, we're gonna go up past Dan here and see how cool we look.